Bunny was one of my greatest friends. He always there for me. Anywhere Bunny see me, just hug me and greet me with love. And is the most, he's the best tailor in Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I live at town, man.
Okay.
Bunny, I'm friends for years, man. I live at town together.
Okay.
Build pants, my friend them, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the things you remember about him when you used to do?
But I enjoy Val, you know, and in kind. You know?
Okay.
I do the same thing I enjoy Val and in kind, you know. That's it. Love liquor and anything that you know. Love happiness, you know. That's it, Bunny, you know.
Okay.
Real, man.
He was a jovial person, always full of fun and laughter. He was also a great associate of mine. We always part together. We always have a lot of fun drinking and eating, sharing jokes of different qualities. Some of them were so hilarious that they brought laughter at all times, even the very thought of them. He was at least my tailor. One of the best tailors I ever came across was Bunny. He was always trying at all times to sew the best pants, and even I can remember dashiki suits. That was Bunny. He was always neat in his work. He was always neat in his general appearance. I can remember he was my drinking part during the time when I could really manage the drinking spree. And even when I stopped the drinking, he would always meet me up and say to me, say, "Ken, I'm drinking this one for you, boy." Cannot be replaced. He cannot be replaced, none at all in my life. Bunny was indeed a great friend of mine.
Bunny was a good man, top tailor man. Hey man, them don't know the people them they go manage you now. Bunny just gone, missing. Good youth.
When Bulby was a small child growing up, the first thing when I go down there with a piece of gabardine and a piece of khaki, a gabardine and a piece of jeans cloth, and Olive was sewing that time. That was my best friend Olive. And Bunny said, "I can't sew right now, he's sewing something," and Olive take them and sew them for Bulby. And when Bulby grow them out, me put them down. And when him a big man, me show him them, and when me show him them, he cry and say, "Oh, sew this for me?" So me small, and me say, "Yeah man, Olive sew them." And he go and tell Olive thanks, and he carry them go show Olive. And then he tie them up in a one plastic bag and put them down, saying want them for souvenir.
All we can say about Bunny surprised me. Last time me see me look like a healthy man. And the next time me hear about Bunny, he's a dead man. Sad story, sir, sad story. The whole community sad about Bunny dead. I got them at the airport all away. Put down there and pants. If you take up, it take up. If you piece it, money or no money. Bunny was a good man. And we all miss him. All miss Bunny, man.
You know, when me get up, I go tell McBean say Bunny dead. Remember, say McBean dead too. When me reach down there, so. You know, because me sit down right here, so when Barry called me and say, Bunny dead. And I say, no, son. And he say, yes, then just call Karim's wife. And she tell me, say Bunny dead. And when me fly up out of the chair, I go tell McBean, you know. Remember, say McBean dead too. Bunny send shockwave through my room from Karen, trust me. Bunny did send shockwave through my room town. All the way with the Bunny to come back. Who go take you in the blouse them? Who go take you in the shirt them? Who go do the pants them? When school come around, who go do all of that? Every time Bunny say, nobody want to learn tailoring. Who we gonna give it trade to? guess he never get a chance to give it to anybody.
You know, say Bunny is a role model from day one. All of we live at Woodland and live as one. The amount I see him for foundation, man. Good influence. Everything good about Bunny. No in love in juice, but all of we taking no one again. You understand? Yeah, so. I just so sorry, say, well, he got away there, but we can't stop it. It just works.
Just say Bunny, man. What we know about Bunny, man?
Bunny make up most of my clothes. From pants to suit.
Yeah, man, that man for you, say
I always go down there in time. I have
call Bunny, you know your fit, man.
difficulty in the choices or anything for me. He always make it. And he always make it right.
Okay? A good tailor. And we miss him so much. He's so long. Was a wrong friend. A good friend. Bunny Taylor.
Bunny was the best tailor I've ever known. He sewed very well, and when he sit down within hours, he can make a pants and make it very good. That is one thing I admire of him. He was a great tailor. I don't think anyone in Maroontown have taken up the trade and been a tailor.
Jovial person, somebody who always figure that they need to bring life to a situation and always trying to bring some comedic element to whatever conversation or situation he's in. And I remember last year when I was going through a rather difficult time that he called me on my birthday and I was feeling down. And I told him what was going on and he was deeply saddened by it because I wasn't doing well physically. And that he called me every single day after that until he finally got me to answer the phone the way he wanted me to. By saying, what my father will go on with. And then he started to laugh and say, yeah man, you sound good now. We shared a whole lot. We shared very great memories. Memories from him taking me to the river, teaching me how to swim. Memories from him teaching me how to drive. Memories from him teaching me how to conduct myself around a dinner table. And those things I will never let go of. I just pray that God will spare my life, that one day I'll be able to see him again. I pray that his fate is sealed with God, that I will be able to, in the life made new, be able to live with my daddy again.
I remember Bunny as one of the best tailor in Maroontown. The father of my 4 nephews and 2 nieces. And we surely will miss him. We surely miss him.
Daddy, there's never a dull moment around him. Always jovial. He's famously known for, being the tailor in the community. And from what I know about Daddy is that he's a very giving person. He's a very caring person. He even cares for others so much that he cares less for himself, which sometimes I find myself doing. He will be missed. On January 1st, he called me to let me know that he wasn't feeling well. And without hesitating, I went ahead and asked him to go to the doctor. Daddy has never complained about anything when it comes to illness, So by the time he asked me, I was ready and waiting for him to go and see a doctor. He did, and we tried to follow up with his care as much as possible. As siblings together, we did. When the news of his death came, I was not ready for it. However, I still have a comforter and a healer. I still am recovering from my mother's death. Now, I have to deal with my father's death. Death is always going to be coming. We just have to be prepared for it.
While growing up, I knew Bunny as a next door neighbor. He was about 2 years younger than me. So while growing up, I have a brother by the name of Chummy that I follow. But Chummy was so rough to me that I took Bunny as a brother. And then we do everything together. We play marbles together, gig, ride coconut booba, go to the bushes, looking wood, dry wood. go to river catching fish, roast our fish, shoot birds. At times we do fight. We're fistical, but we never take it as a grudge. We never hurt each other. Before the evening is finished, we were friends again. He was so kind and humble. Although of an ignorant spirit, he was kind. He was one of the kindest young men that grew in community. Because in his trade, you have people that young girls and young men that get work, and in the evening or the night they would run to Bunny and say, Bunny, I have an interview for at 10 in the morning. I have to get one pants or one shirt. I mean, I have no money. Bunny would not turn them away. They would get up in the night and build whatever they want to go to interview. That was the type of person Bunny was.
What I remember about Daddy is a lot. I can't say all now, but he was a good father to me. You know, he was always there. He was always there to give instruction. If I have a problem and I call to him and talk to him, he would say, don't worry, this is my luck. I have the same luck. But deal with it this way and deal with it that way. If he didn't understand any something, he would just give you a smile, just encourage you. Man, just do what you have to do and don't worry about it. But as far as we see, he was very much a good father to me. And there's nothing anybody else could teach me to be a better man in society than my father. He showed me how to live with community people. He showed me how to talk to. He showed me how to live with different class of people. One of his favorite line is to say, what happened, my classmate? If he see a old lady passing by, that woman, he would say, this woman may I go class, she's my classmate. Me and her used to go out together too. You know, he would like to use that line to win people to his company. Another time I remember I was passing by a shop and he stopped by a shop where a lot of Rastaman was inside there. He started to give dread joke. He started to give joke about Rastaman and how he see a Rastaman was fighting and they tangle up, and you know, I won't say what some of the things that he said, but he always bring a vibes with him wherever I go. So people love him wherever I go. They always want him to come back. You know, he have his friends, Stamp, Lassell, Bai, Salah, all these guys. They have these vibes. You know, and if you have a dead yard or something and they come there, he would bring his vibes. And
my father-in-law was a kind, loving, and warm person. Any daughter-in-law would want to know that your father-in-law is kind to you, and you know that's what one of the things I appreciated with him. Each of our trip to Maroon Town, we can be assured we'd get our cane, and I'll take my measurements for my various suits that I think I still need to pick them up. He was somebody who loved his grandchildren. He would always come out, even if they're sleeping, to come and lift them up. And one of the things I can remember is the last time I spent with him when he initially told us that he wasn't feeling well. Although we were taking him to the doctor, we just had a lot of fun. I still will cherish the memories we've had together, and his legacy will live on, because he's somebody that I'll always remind my children of. Quite handsome, and
I must say that Pops is one who knew how to allow somebody to feel warm in his presence. My initial introduction to this family, I must say that he's the first person who I connected with on a higher level. Just his laughter, his humor, and his way of telling stories and sharing jokes was just something that gave you laughter for weeks and for days. There are times when I would talk with Sean, I'll be laughing for nights, up on nights, and sometimes Sean is embarrassed because of how much we have fun. And what I'll often do when I'm here in Maroon Town, I'll allow Sean to stay by Uncle Harp and just walk up there by myself, just so I could have and as soon as I'm there, whatever I wanted to eat. We went in the farm, we got some cane, some starch, you name it. He just knew how to throw a party. And I'm a person who liked that kind of vibe and that kind of energy. So we clicked automatically. And even when I'm in the States, he'll know when to call me, Jaymie, what's up? We chat for a while. If he has something to say to Chauna, he share it. And Chauna may have problems sometimes that, Daddy is not always doing the thing that he should do. But I understood him. And because of my understanding of him, I think he found it very easy to have a conversation with me. And we bonded from our very...
Memories that I share with Daddy, good times and bad times. And I mostly cherish the good times because I know that everyone of my siblings can tell her that Daddy is a good cook. So that's one of the most things I will miss from Daddy is the food. Because it was good. And when I was going to school, high school, primary school, Daddy was the one that built my uniform for me. As you know, he's a tailor, and I really missed him very much. But you know that we gotta keep it strong and hold the faith in Jesus.
I remember from my grandfather that he used to make my uniforms, and he wasn't a mean guy. Unless he really got under his skin. He was a great tailor, and he used to be kind. He wasn't that kind of mean person, and he used to make dumplings, and he used to get me cane and star apple and stuff, and I really enjoyed it, and I really miss it, and I can't wait to see him in heaven.